Breaking. Nnamdi Kanu's American lawyer Bruce Férãūđ asked Ejiofor to withdraw from IPOB legal team immediately. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. In the letter obtained by Sahara reporters, Férãūđ noted that Ejiofor was not eligible to defend Kanu against the Nigerian government's amended charges in the court, citing a pending lawsuit instituted by a businessman against Ejiofor over an alleged fraud of 5.6 million naira. Wow. There was actually an allegation on Ejiofor. I think it was all over the media, the internet was agog, and he was, he came out and he said this were people against him, that he was sounding innocent of a crime and all that. But who would have thought that Bruce Férãūđ was stepping and said this? Well, let's find out more about this. The news in detail, please stay with us. Bruce Férãūđ, the American lawyer, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has written to Ifeanyi Ejiofor, a member of Kanu's legal team, urging him to immediately refrain from representing the agitator. In the letter obtained by Sahara reporter, Férãūđ noted that Ejiofor was not eligible to defend Kanu against the Nigerian government amended charges in the court, citing a pending lawsuit instituted by a businessman against Ejiofor over an alleged fraud of 5.6 million naira. Férãūđ pointed out that Ejiofor had a case to answer, that the allegations were not concocted by the Nigerian government to preempt his representation of Nnamdi Kanu. The American lawyer therefore urged Ejiofor to immediately withdraw from Kanu's legal team. The letter reads, "How can you be blind to what all the world can see and understand? According to the public record, you have a blatant conflict of interest in representing Nnamdi Kanu to defend against the federal government of Nigeria's amended charges and the Federal High Court of Nigeria, Abuja Judicial Division holding in Abuja, charge number FHC ABJCR 383 2015 in violation of Rule 10 of the Nigerian Rules of Professional Conduct. The public record shows you're having a conflicting interest to sabotage Nnamdi Kanu's defense in exchange for leniency or a pardon in the pending fraud prosecution against you and the FRN versus Ifeanyi Ejiofor and 2 ORS charge number CR 950 2020 court number 3F City High Court Maitama before Honorable Justice M.E. Anning. The next hearing in your prosecution is scheduled for March 30, 2022. The public record establishes that the fraud charges were not concocted by the federal government to preempt your representation of Nnamdi Kanu. The record shows that the charges were triggered by complaints from a private businessman with no political or other ulterior motive to defame or handicap you. While a customer Ikechukwu, among other things, has stated in a complaint to Economic and Financial Crimes Commission that you defrauded him of 5,600,000 by conspiring to represent Forszá land the title document as authentic. Nothing in the public domain demonstrates that he shared a conflict of interest with Nnamdi Kanu and received his knowing and voluntary written consent to represent him, notwithstanding the conflict. You are saddled with a professional and personal duty to recuse yourself immediately from further representation of Nnamdi Kanu and to apologize for your neglect to do so earlier. As the Bible preaches, no one can serve two masters. I expect you to do the right thing." Wow. So, he was like, this is, a plan to, take him away from the case, or I can't say the exact word he used, but he was sounding not guilty, innocent and all of that. Well, at the end, we'll find out. I don't understand what Ejiofor meant at his last visit to Onion Nnamdi Kanu in DSS office, Abuja, by saying he's fine and healthy, when he had his voice protecting to see them, but they, Nnamdi Kanu, did not see him. How did Ejiofor know that Nnamdi Kanu is fine? If I may ask, something is wrong somewhere. Wow. Chai, Ejiofor has really suffered. Some people are accusing him of working for the government because he insisted that Bruce Férãūđ must be allowed inside the courtroom. And all the lawyers got locked outside. Now the same Bruce Férãūđ is the one writing this. I can only imagine the battle Ejiofor has been facing, including those coming from supposed members of his team. Well, this is quite very twisting. Like, we really don't even know what to do anymore. It is very confusing, Omo. This is problem. I small problems. Bruce Férãūđ is working with Nello Fuebu and Simon Ekpa, the Idu autopiloters fighting IPOB. Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor was nearly assassinated by Nigerian military twice, and his people were killed. What has Bruce Férãūđ suffered? He remains overseas receiving his pay from IPOB. Barrister Ejiofor has suffered. If there is any mistake he made, it should be corrected. Bruce Férãūđ has no authority to ask Barrister Ejiofor to withdraw. He is the one assisting San Ozekome. I see. This might be true. The pressure from Zoological Republic is too much on him and likely to compromise. So, in that note, Autopilot is speaking the truth. Autopilot, indeed. Why can't people tell themselves the truth? Can't you see the weight of the case is bigger than the Ejiofor? If he can handle it, why invite Oze? Férãūđ is right. Everything you guys bring in with sentiment. Well, Ejiofor, with Ejiofor, Nnamdi Kanu will remain in prison. At the end of the day, I think everybody wants the best for, the indigenous people of Biafra. I mean, their people. I don't mean everyone. The IPOB members want the best, and the IPOB lawyers, I'm guessing they want the best as well. This is actually very confusing, I tell you. We cannot say for now he committed a crime or not, but we know for sure that the government has been working tirelessly to ensure that this man is taken out of the picture. We don't know if the government is having a hand in this or not, but we believe that time will tell. He can withdraw. He was employed to work for us. Well, Nnamdi cannot trust the new lead counsel. Aloy can take over as well, but I don't see it happening. Bruce Férãūđ is entitled to his opinion. Sincerely, how will he now trust that as the Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, would trust this new council? A lot is going on. A lot is really going on. Okay, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.